What's up, you team of bad savages? My name is Tom, and today I'm gonna react to detailed Trump assassination attempt breakdown. And also, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and I'm in new location, man. So new location, new beginnings. Let's jump in, guys. Hope you're doing well, by the way.
Trump's rally takes place in Butler, Pennsylvania, roughly 30 miles north of Pittsburgh. The Butler Farm Showgrounds, located at 625 Evans City Road, about 5 miles from downtown Butler. The shooter, Thomas Crook, was smart enough to park his van on Lawrence Avenue, avoiding police and Secret Service officer from investigation and checking. It was also suspected of containing a considerable amount of explosives.
Man.
This is where he got out and walked all the way to this vantage point, which is this building on the right. He then climbed this ladder located here and moved up to the top of this roof. To help,
I'm very curious, how did a Secret Service didn't check any vehicles in close to the rally? I mean, how? Why did they allow this guy to park so close? And I'm just curious how it's gonna change after this, because probably it's gonna get more stricter, and you know, like, the guy just parked a truck with explosives nearby, like a former president's rally. Man, this is mad. This is a big miss by the Secret Service, in my opinion.
To help you understand better, let's take a basic look at the position of Trump on stage as well as the shooter. There are 3 important structures or buildings we need to understand. This is the Trump stage, and just above him is the audience section where a selected number of people is seated. This structure is also very important as it is where the Secret Service personnel are located and snipers are positioned. Finally, we have this building where the shooter set up his sniper location. A quick note, the distance from the shooter Thomas Crook to Trump stage is around 137 meters, which translates to around 450 feet. While the distance between the shooter and the Secret Service sniper position is around 134 meters, which is approximately 440 feet. When former President Donald Trump was a little into his speech, the shooter squeezed the trigger of his AR-15 rifle, releasing 3 bullets. One of these shots hit the former president on the ear. This was followed by another 5 shots. Possibly one of the bullets missed the former president's head by just 1/4 of an inch as he turned to look at a chart statistic located on the left.
Guys, this seems so fake. I mean, you know what it reminds me? This reminds me like Leslie Nielsen. Remember the comedian? He had those funny movies. It was called The Naked Gun or something like that. And basically, remember the woman that was in Secret Service? And her reaction when this event happened, man, she got lost. She didn't know what to do. Like, pull the gun out to cover the president. You know, she was covering the president, former president. I mean, not covering his head, just covering the body. You know, like, she was lost absolutely. How did that woman get into the Secret Service? This is the first question. Second question is, man, how did he miss? I mean, how is that possible? Like, I don't understand. And how he didn't got like stopped by the police or Secret Service, because people were pointing at him. You know, this seems so like a simulation, literally.
This move saved his life. From the top angle, this is what it looks like when replaying how the bullet missed Mr. Trump as he moved his head at the last millisecond.
So close. Oh my gosh.
Interestingly, this bullet would have hit the former president if his head had been turned towards the audience as shown here in this visualization. All in the videos ahead with detailed minute-to-minute animated timelines until the former president was in his armored SUV. We will also be looking at the respective weapons used by both parties and the 2 scenarios with and without bullet penetrating the skull. At 6:12 p.m. ET, Trump started addressing his supporters and spoke for roughly 6 minutes before the scene erupted into chaos. Trump was in the middle of speaking when someone in the crowd was heard saying he's got a gun. As the video captured someone in the crowd repeating, on the roof, he's got a gun. It's here that 3 shots rang out.
How?
A pause and 5 more shots in rapid succession were heard. For some unknown reason, the shooter had a clear line of sight from an elevated level well-positioned as a sniper nest.
Some unknown reason. I know the reason why. The Secret Service was not feeling their duties, you know? This is why the guy got so close, and that's it, you know? I mean, like, there's no other explanation than that.
Interestingly, a heavy-duty ladder was also located on the side. It might be a permanent fixture. He aimed with this AR-15, a semi-automatic rifle, which will be discussed in detail later in the video. At around 6:11, he aimed his sights on the former president and squeezed the trigger, producing the bullet. At 6:11:34, Trump touched the right side of his face. At 6:11:35, Trump took cover as U.S. Secret Service agents rushed to the podium to surround him. "Get down, get down, get down," one of them said. As stated, the gunman was positioned outside the rally venue, approximately 400 to 500 feet away from where Trump was speaking. As discussed, the police sniper was located at this position. They were then alerted and started aiming at the suspected shooter. When ready, the
Man, I heard that snipers were aware of this guy. I don't understand how they didn't, like, kill him, or why they didn't. If they were aware of it, maybe the sources are not correct, right? But if they were aware of it, why they didn't report it? Why nobody, like, stopped the rally, right? Neutralize the danger, potential danger, and then continue. Why do they have to, like, let it happen to this point? I don't understand.
bolt-action rifle bullet traveled a range of 500 feet. However, this weapon can inflict damage at a range of around 1,200 to 1,300 yards. This is well beyond the shooter's 500 feet limit. They will discuss this weapon in more detail later in the video. At this moment, Trump remains low to the ground, surrounded by agents, who could be heard on the rally microphone discussing which vehicle would be used to move the former president away from the scene. Seconds later, multiple agents say, "Shooters down." Law enforcement in tactical gear and rifles are now on the stage. A woman's screams are heard following the sound of another shot. Here's a transcript of the audio at the podium with Trump and Secret Service members. 6:11:41 p.m. Female agent, "What are we doing? What are we doing? Where are we going?" Man indistinctly yelling. 6:11:50. Gunshot, then woman screams. 6:11:58. Male agent 2. Go around to the spare. Go around to the spare. Spare refers to a spare limousine or SUV. At 6:12 again, male agent 3 appears to say something like, "Move to the spare, hold, hold. When you're ready, on you." At 6:12:01, male agent 2 screams, "Ready." 6:12:02, male agent 3 shouts again, "Move." 6:12:03, male agent 2 screams, "Up." 6:12:03, male agent 3 says, "Move." 6:12:04, male agent 4. He shouts again, "Go, go, go." 6:12:06, male agent 2, "Hawkeye's here." Hawkeye is the code name for the counter-assault team. 6:12:06 again. Female agent 1, "Hawkeye's here, moving to the spare." 6:12:09.
Bro, I mean, like, it was so dangerous that Trump, like, put out his head and was shouting like that. Of course, there was this iconic photography, right? But in the same time, you never know. Maybe there's multiple shooters over there. How do you know? You don't know, man. You took down one. Maybe there was two free shooters here, right? But, like, it was such a risk, man. I mean, I don't know why they didn't keep him down or something like that. I just don't understand. Maybe, no, of course I'm like a dumbass when it comes to Secret Service duties, right? But, like, just common sense, right?
Male agent 4, "Spare, get ready, spare, get ready." 6:12:10, male agent 2 says, "You ready?" 6:12:16 to 21. Agents, "Shooters down, shooters down. Are we good to move?" 6:12:21, male agent, "Shooters down, we're good to move." 6:12:22, female agent, "Are we clear?" 6:12:23, agents, "We're clear, we're clear, we're clear." 6:12:23, male agent, "Let's move, let's move." 6:12:25, the agents prepare to move Trump off stage, but he tells them to wait. With blood dripping from his ear over a portion of his face, Trump lifts his fist in the air, prompting a loud cheer from the rally crowd, and mouths the word "fight" 3 times while pumping his fist. Some say this is kind of a gangster move by Trump, leaving a mark in the American history to never give up and fight.
I mean, all props to Trump. He didn't lose himself. He didn't obey to the panic, right? He just understood what happened. He understood, like, probably the shooter is down. Maybe he understood that. I don't know. And then he thought, this is the moment when I'm gonna take it over. This is the moment. All the press is here. They're gonna see me shouting. I'm just gonna do it, man. I'm just gonna do it. And he's like starting shouting. And look what happened after that. All these photos, all these videos. Not sure if his rating went up, but in my opinion, just from the common sense, I think his rating went up straight away.
Let's take a look at what the snipers are using. This is a bolt-action sniper rifle used by the U.S. Navy SEALs and other special operations units. The rifle is based on the Remington 700 long action and fires 300 Winchester Magnum rounds. The MK-13 rifle has an official effective range of 1,200 yards, though is capable of making longer shots. Here is the enhanced day optic that provides a greater magnification range and an improved sight. The MK-13 weighs around 11.4 pounds, which translates to around 5.17 kilograms, making it relatively manageable for its size. Its overall length spans 1207 millimeter, that is roughly around 47.5 inches, providing substantial reach. The barrel, a critical component for accuracy and range, measures 673 millimeter, which translates to around 26.5 inches in length. This design ensures precision and stability. Additionally, the rifle is equipped with a feed system that utilizes a 5-round magazine, allowing for multiple uses before needing to reload. Let's take a look at this controversial AR-15 semi-automatic weapon, meaning a user can fire multiple shots in quick succession. The AR and AR-15 stands for Armalite rifle, not to be confused with its cousin, the M16, which has been used by the US military since Vietnam.
I'm just curious, why did the guy shot only 3 shots? Maybe you guys know, because it would make sense for me also if I would shoot as much as possible shots. Probably he got taken down after the 3rd shot straight away. This is my guess, right? It would make sense. But like, you know, like shoot 5, 6, 7 times, you know, like maybe aim at the body, you know, maybe aim at the heart. If he would aim at the heart, he would kill him, right? He decided to aim at the head. Man, this is so shady. I mean,
this is a fully automatic machine gun, while the AR-15 are semi-automatic. They fire high-velocity bullets that travel at triple the speed of a handgun round, are accurate over long distances. This rifle has a mass of 6.55 pounds, which translates to around 2.97 kilograms. It measures 39 inches, which is approximately 991 millimeters in length, with a barrel length of 20 inches. This is 508 millimeters. The rifle uses a 223 Remington cartridge and has an effective firing range of 500 yards or 457 meters. Additionally, the rifle is equipped with a feed system that utilizes a 20-round magazine, allowing for multiple uses before needing to reload. As discussed, let's slow down the bullet and watch the devastating effect from this AR-15 in slow motion. This is the first bullet that flew towards the former president, scraping his ear while he was turning to look at the graph. Below is the visualization of what would have happened if Donald Trump had not moved his head. The bullet would have hit the right part of his brain.
What were the chances? What were the chances that he's gonna like turn his head, man? They were so slim. I mean, I think you can win university, like a jackpot, you know, like a lottery, like 100-year lottery more often than this could happen.
Have passed through, shattering the skull and destroying the soft tissues. The damage would have been catastrophic and likely fatal, but a miracle happened at the last second, thus saving the Donald Trump by a hairline. Finally, at 6:14, the former president was ushered to the spare vehicle. As stated, a spare means an SUV or limousine. This black armored SUV departs and takes him to the nearest Butler Memorial Hospital, approximately 11 miles away, and this marks the end of the Secret Service's operations.